Yes, my good viewers, wherever you are. Hey, and this is, as I told you, I come to bury of my uncle. I want to show you, and as I told you in the other video, he's a very successful farmer, one of the best in our county, and even in central Kenya, Africa. I want to show you more about his farm, how he has kept it, and I'm doing this so before the cottage come from the place where the body has been preserved. So before he come, I want to take a video or a part of a video here. Thank you, my followers, wherever you are. Keep on following. We are together. Thank you. Most of it I use the front camera so that you can see more of this farm. Here's a farm, and in front here he has got some lentil, some businesses he has started here. That is the homestay down there, and another one that I will show you. And this is farm here, produces a lot. And as you can see here, there are some businesses he opened here, and there are plots here where people rent, and they also do businesses in this particular area. My good friends, come and follow me as I show you more of what goes on here and why he has been the best farmer in our region. Come along, my good friends. My good people, this is it now, and we have seen the hedge of this coming to this homestead, so you can see. So behalf of activities from the road, you can see his neighbor is that Chinese big investor, and at the time he acquired this farm, because he had a smaller one that after working so hard he was able to come and get this big one of 40 or so acres. This place was completely desolate and very backward. Nobody wanted to settle here, but through his hard work he became the best farmer in this region of Mount Kenya region, and it remained with that record for a long time. I don't know whether he was dethroned by any other person, because when real farming was taking place, the Parithiram, the come to cattle breeding, dairy farming, beef farming, he was top notch. Also merino sheep, mention anything that was to be grown in the farm. You can see the kind of housing here done. Got the electricity connection came here. Beautiful bungalow here, this region, and you can see the farm here, smaller one, because it's a larger scale farmer. You can see here the cabbages. They are ready to be consumed, but you see a few people live here because most children of his children, once they grow up, they go to the towns where they work. That is the homestead, and you can see the gate to the homestead inside there. Beautiful like any other place. You can see how beautiful mansion or bungalow this one is here, with the good hedge all around. And people who have come for that burial ceremony, they are here. You can see the tent, and when you look here, farming takes place. I hear something making noise here. Oh, there is water storage here. And I think they are pumping water from this area here. There is water storage here that they are pumping for use for domestic use. Sometimes they also use for for their animals. And as you can see here, my good friends, you can see the kind of cabbages they do so well here. Organic cabbages here grown, huge cabbages in this place. And you can imagine a very small area here can sustain you. There are dairy cows here, so you can see them. There are several of them, and this is the place where they come for feeding and milking. Wonderful. And you can see what he has planted here. Still big land here. You can see to the end where you see that forest there. It's part of this farm, and it is goes as far as your eyes will be able to see. It's beautiful and well forested area, my good friends, as you can see them here. Thank you so much, my good friends. I am doing this because of you. I came here earlier so that I can take this video, especially with this early morning before maybe sun comes. And you know, when with the sun you don't get very good videos because of a lot of brightness. But now you are going to get it. And these are some of the infrastructures he made here to make him a top farmer. Because with water, you know, you can grow anything. Even if there's a kind of drought, you still can produce. Because this is a huge tank. You can see this water coming from the mountain, and it comes here in this big reservoir here. It's a huge reservoir. My good people. Yes, my good people. This is the compound, the huge compound of my great uncle homestead. This place, as you can see, vehicles are being parked here because of the ceremony that's coming later here. You can see the paddocks, and this is where he rears sheep. And so you can see the kind of paddock and red cedar trees. This one we are seeing here, my good people, they are big and ready to be harvested if you need be. And as you can notice, paddocks where we rear sheep have to be made this way with a lot of tree branches so that sheep will not cross over and go and damage or even go to the farms. So you can see, my good friends, it's a huge grazing area. It's going to be seen here. It's a big homestead here. It's a store. This is a hay store where the hay is stored to be consumed at a time of maybe drought or time of need. You can see our late uncle, this one, and this is the place where the ceremony will take place. Good people. And as you can see, my good people, there are paddocks on both sides. Animals are feeding here. You can see it's well fenced animals cannot cross and go to the areas that are not they are not designated for their feeding, my good people. As you can see, those animals, as we saw them elsewhere, seem to have a lot of animals here, my good people. Big paddocks. In later years, he specialized on animal farming rather than crop farming, because at one time the pyrethrum, which was the major cash crop here, had hit some storm and the industry collapsed, and many farmers were left with no choice than to uproot the pyrethrum. So it is supposed to be the best insecticide because it has no side effect, which is organic. But the introduction of synthetic insecticide dealt a big blow to the growing of pyrethrum, especially in Kenya. We used to be #1 producer of pyrethrum in the whole world. As you can see, this farm, I've been showing you smaller farms, but this is a big farm, and today I'm showing you big farms. That one owned by the Chinese, and now this one here. You can see this is a dam where rainwater fill, and the animals use it as per their need. As you can see, those two animals there, they are taking water from this dam. Don't know whether you can be able to see them. You can see those animals, they are feeding or they are taking water, and at the same time trying to feed around. So the animals we have here, these are large farms as you see them here in Nyandarua. Nyandarua is one of the county that you see huge farms like this one. Is a paddock again, and we shall see more animals, other paddocks here. So they feed in turns. As they exhaust one paddock, they are released to another one, as this one again start replenishing itself by more grass growing. They continue so until they come back to the one they started, and the cycle continues the whole year. This is, you can see there's a lot of paddocks here, and you can see here animals are in this paddock, and it seems as if even this paddock was opened for them. Maybe you could do the other arrangements. And as you can see, these animals, the cows, and sometimes he used to keep both the beef and dairy cows. As you can see here, my good friends, this is what a big farm is all about. And as you can see further there, I can see there is a lot of farming also taking. Crop farming is also doing well here. I can see it from that far end, because the farm goes to those forests, for that forest. But between this paddock, between this paddock if you go beyond it there, you see some crops growing there. He has been a huge farmer, very successful farmer. But as we know in this world, we come and we go. As we came, we go. But he has left a a lot of wealth and a legacy. I hope his children will be able to follow suit. And you can see the same Kipipiri hill where it is, the beautiful Kipipiri hill. And with it, he's able to tap water, as we saw at the tank where he stores that water. It's a steel paddock. It's a very expansive land. It's a huge land here. So you can see it, my good friends. Good friends. And there's some plantation here. I don't know what this one is here. There's also another farm here. Just if they want to produce some things here, some plants. And here, oh, this flower farm here. Hey. Type of flowers, I don't know what do you call these flowers. There are flowers here. I don't know whether he's doing it and selling it to that farm there, Chinese farm, but these are flowers, cut flowers, ready for export to Europe and China. So you can see it, my good friends. Hey, it's huge farm here, my good friends. So you can see it here, and the path between the two sides is very wide, so it can be passed by machineries if you want to use mechanical machineries to work on this farm. You can see the animals here again. There are many. He has got a lot of animals here. Dairy cows. There are many. There are more than I had left before. I've taken time before I came back here. And as you can see, there's a flower farm here. Huge flower farm. Hey. My good people. Hey. Huge flower farm here. Wow. This is Kenya. It's flowers for export, and they face a lot of good income. Here, still another farm here. He also grew a lot of maize, as can be seen. These have been harvested, waiting for a tractor to come and plow. Likewise here also they wanted to plant both sides, but I think this one they have left it for animals to feed on. Otherwise the land is huge, and it goes up to where you are seeing those trees. So it's another big chunk of land here. My good friends, he was a hard-working man, and in our family I think he's one who has the biggest farm and the best farmer we have here in Nyandarua. So you can see he's growing flowers, he's growing animals. He's kept animals here. He used to keep also sheep, but I am not seeing sheep now. I think he reduced them as age caught up with him. That forest is surrounding the home. So he's got a forested home. My good people. But you should not be scared by big farm. A quarter of an acre here can sustain you and your family. You have a house there, and you can sustain you with the production. You can keep a dairy cow, you keep chicken, and you can farm. You have all the vegetables you need. You have potatoes, vegetables, and it will be a huge. It's a huge farm here because it produces a lot. But for those who are lucky to have big farm like this one, then they do much better, and they do wonderful work in the farms. And I don't say, I'm not saying that everybody who has got this big farm can do like he has done, because he's one in a million. Otherwise, to be the best farmer in Nyandarua County in Central Kenya is not a mean achievement. He did a lot to achieve that. Keep on going there. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, my good people, as I continue giving you the best as I can of what goes on here in our country, Kenya. This is Kenya. Imagine this is Kenya. Sometimes I show you very dry places, stony places, but now this is Kenya, another Kenya. The best. I think this should be one of the best lands you have here in Kenya, Nyandarua, and maybe North Rift. I don't think of another place, and also the Central Kenya as a whole could be slightly better off. Thank you, my good people. So thank you, my good people. So I continue showing you this place. I am my good people, as you're showing you this farm of my late uncle, and this section, as I've been telling you, he has planted cut flowers. Generally, as you can see it here, an influence that he has gained from his immediate neighbor, the cut flower farm that is on the upper side of his farm, where they grow cut flowers and herbs, mainly for export to China and maybe to some extent other countries, generally in Europe, or it could be also be in other far areas that we don't know about, because the owner of the farms or the management could not allow me to get access to those who could tell me more about the farm. And as you can see this expansive land of my uncle, his neighborhood is far away from within. And as you can see here, he has got a dam or water pan that he stores water during the rainy season and use it generally for cut flower farming, because sometimes it is good to do the farming out of the seasons of rain, because sometimes rain comes with a lot of pests that will destroy the flower budding. At the same, there is some frost that comes during the rain season, so sometimes he could have preferred to do the farming during the warm season, and so he irrigate, and this water pan could be one of the source of that water that you use for that kind of farming. Thank you, my friends. Wherever you are, this is Kipipiri, or sometimes we call it Mawingu, and it's a place with the farmers having a large tract of land. I understand during demarcation, there are some farms that they thought were not good for farming, they were good for rearing of animals, and hence they were given a large acre. But as I told you earlier on this video, originally he was given a small farm near the township, known as mawingu, and it was about within either 5 to 7 acres, and he worked very, very hard, and he produced a lot of yield, especially pyrethrum, and he also reared cows. But pyrethrum gave him a lot of money and income. He was top-notch pyrethrum producer to some extent that he became the top farmer in Nyandarua County, and he went ahead to win the same trophy of best farmer in central Kenya. And also nationally, he also won some of the trophies. And at one time, he managed to win a brand new car as a first prize because of being the best farmer in Kenya by then in his category. But unfortunately, somehow, the pyrethrum farming got a problem. As I had talked of it earlier, the emergence of artificial pesticides somehow dealt a big blow to pyrethrum farming, because Kenya at one time was the best pyrethrum producer in the whole world and had dominated the market before the introduction of synthetic insecticides. Otherwise, pyrethrum produces a good insecticide, organic one, which is not harmful to human beings. Although I don't want to say that the other alternative were harmful to human beings, but I'm sure anything organic is good for human beings. Does not destroy human beings, does not injure their health, because it grows naturally as they are natural flowers, though they have got that characteristics of destroying the insects, especially those harmful insects that usually affect human beings. Thank you for following, my good friends. Love you so big. Love you. We are now a team friendly Kidomo. The new subscribers, please feel welcome. And the new one, returning one, all the best. Thank you, my good people. I love you all. Let's continue. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I will be happy if you do so, because you are now good followers and good channel, wonderful channel, and I love you all because of your ardent fellowship. You follow me and you follow me big. Yes, my good people. As you can see now, this is my good people. You can see now the neighborhood of my uncle. Such a contrast, and you can see the contrast. I'm not in any way belittling people, but you can see the contrast with his neighbors, because he was top-notch farmer, an organizer, a farm manager, and many trophies he has. I thank you so much, my good people. Thank you, my good people, wherever you are. I love you, and I want you people to see Kenya. Show your friends wherever you are there, your neighbors. You are in America. There are Americans who don't know what Kenya is about. They wonder why you go to their country there. Some of them is just because of variety of life. But Kenya is beautiful. Kenya is good. It's good, especially if you are willing to work hard. There is all that you can enjoy here in Kenya. Even in rural areas, as you can see, there is electricity supply in the last 20 years, especially the last 10 years of our just immediate former president, Uhuru Kenyatta. Electricity was really brought up in the areas and the rural areas. And only a few places in Kenya maybe that they don't enjoy electricity, but first areas of Kenya have got electricity now. They have got connectivities, and they also almost 60% has got fiber network. So Kenya is a country well connected with the world. So my good friends, it's not because we want to belittle the farmers nearby my uncle farm, but with the small comparison, looking either side across this road and look at his look very organized. Because sometimes it's good to compare, because you cannot be a number one or number two or the last number if we are not compared with other people. And all the same, he's a man who believed in hard work. He did not care where you start, but you must start doing something. And from that something, you get something also. He says you just cannot be there and start mourning that you are poor, you are what you have. He believes in hard work, because you can start working. He started working white men farms, and where he learned to work very hard. And from there, he got a very small farm when others were given large farms or even hundreds of acres. But with his 5 or 7 acres land, he worked so hard, produced out of pyrethrum, became a top-notch producer of pyrethrum. He competed with the big farms and he won. And from there, he was able to buy this big farm where he is. Good friends, you can also see he rears sheep here, merino sheep. They produce wool for making textile fabrics. There used to be many, but they have to have reduced them. But remnants of this can tell you, because also the years caught up with him and could not do too much, but he has got a lot of what is remaining here, as you can see, my good friends. This is the camp of these workers. Well, he had a camp for the workers. It's a huge one, even beyond there. He had several workers who works in this farm, because it's a huge farm. You can see. And one good thing is that he gives them places to farm. You can see the maize crops that these workers have been allocated portions of land to produce maize. So my good friends, you can see the kind of farm he has given the workers here, and they have got a huge produce of maize ready to harvest. In this area, they take almost a whole year before we can have a harvest of maize. And this is all to his workers who have been well kept in this area. Keep on following as I show you more.
What they call the roof?
My viewers, this is the congregation that had come for the function of saying bye-bye and final reach for my uncle who rested. So you can see it's a large family. Huge family. And a big gathering came here today. There were so many seats, but still people have studied. They did not have
Dorcas
They
yako
are
wapi?
coming rounds.
So Dorcas utaiba kidogo. Alafu tukwenda riu mundu
The
igue na
crowd
iganira.
was so huge.
Ucio ndi Dorcas
It was
ya
not
ngai
enough.
tiguo.
Thank you, my
Dorcas,
good
Dorcas,
friends,
Dorcas.
as I show you
Si Dorcas, I think.
what brought me here
Iti wota.
to send
O hanini tu Dorcas nigetha mucokie wa ngatho atucokeri ngatho.
Nico. Bye. Church. Thank you for following. Yes, my good friends, I have now seen the cows where they were. This is the cows I'm telling you. I seen sheep, and now it's the cows, the dairy cows, beautiful cows. They breed it here. It is. They use a farmer as par excellence. Many people depend on him to get a good heifer from him. They were ordered for many months before they are born, and that's what it is. Now they are open grazing. They also have food. They also have hay, but at times they are left outside here to graze in open grazing field. This is the beautiful farm, and you see this paddock, how it is with a lot of grass. I want to focus on that one, which now is not here. It's the cross. My good friends, these are now the animals. You can see them. The cross range. See the type. Fresian. The best you can ever have. Each is producing about between 25 and 30 kilos of milk per day, which is excellent and very good. We have another cow here. Don't know why it's running away. It was with it here, and there's another one there in a different paddock. I think this one is the one which is dry now. This should be the one which are being wet, and they are milking them. But in the farm, as soon as it dries off, it is taken off from this one, because this must feed well to give milk, and that's a heifer, and it's off, but it seems to be heavy. They expect to have a calf from this one soon. It's another paddock, my good friends, so you can see. Beautiful paddock. So it is here. Again, this is the cow at cross range. You can see it feeding on beautiful grass, and no other animal comes here except them. This is the mountain as you saw it. Thank you for watching, my good friends. We continue. Now this is the Kipipiri hill. You can see the clouds are over it, are covering it now, not the way it was in the morning. Thank you, my good viewers, wherever you are. Thank you so much. Thank you because of your goodness to my channel. How you have been following me so well, how you have subscribed, how you have liked, commented. I noticed that one, and always, every time I see an addition of a subscriber, I pray for them. So my good friends, wherever you are, know you have got a dear friend, somebody who does not fake anything. This is whatever I give you is authentic, and it is real, and it's something that when you come here, I can show you exactly where that video was taken from. I thank you so much, my good friends. Thank you once again. Once again, thank you so much. God bless you so much. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. This is yours truly, Frederick Ndungu, vlogging from Subhayo Estate, Juja, Kenya. But now I'm doing it in at Mawingu, where we had come to a burial ceremony of my late uncle, and it was well attended. You see it in the video. You have seen it in the video, or you will see it in the video, because you are wonderful people, and I have to give you all the information that you need to have. All what I know, what I see, I like to share it with you. Thank you so much. This is fertile crescent Kinangop, very beautiful and very fertile. It used to be white highlands, because it was settled by settlers, white settlers from England and from Holland, but it is occupied by indigenous people. Thank you. God bless you. See you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye. No matter what time zone you are, I am sure you'll see me at the appropriate time. Thank you, and thank you so